disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
She likes her hand gestures. Too bad she's going to lose one. I mean, sorry, no spoilers. I don't know
We are
here.
together in this matter, you and I. What affects you?
Some old scowl? What's a scowl?
I realize that you have traveled alone ever since the... And if you cannot see beyond yourself and your own needs, then you should know that I have the only means of accessing the Ebon Hawk's Navi computer. Without it, we both are trapped here.
I'm not hearing it, Intercist. I don't hear a car alarm. I don't know what you're talking about. By the way, me and Intercist are neighbors. So I really don't know what he's talking about. I don't hear it. You're going crazy.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
I haven't heard it. I don't think I've heard it. I'm assuming it's on your side, not mine. Huh. Yeah, I guess it's on your side then. On Star Wars. When Star Wars is a factor, I tune out the rest of the world. He did. I didn't have it. Although we have the same internet provider.
What in space is going on? Who's
Oh
this?
no, there was that one night
Another
when
Jedi?
my Twitch wasn't working.
What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking? Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running it. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that w
I have a party.
good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Damn droid.
Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should
Yeah, we
shut
got
down, stay
some
put,
fiber
and
optic
wait for
internet.
rescue.
$45, 50-50. It's more like 45-55, but still really, really good.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will... Indignant answer. Master, the miners intend, after reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners
Yeah,
into
me
their
too.
dormitories, where I
But
was able to gas them all
Durham is
at
supposed to
once
get
without wasting time hunting
Google
them
Fiber
through the mining tunnels.
sometime
I then administered a large
in the near
dose of
future.
sedatives to
So
the
I'll be able to
remaining
look forward
miners
to
in
that.
Red Bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awaken from your tank. Answer? You misunderstand. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi.
Aronto among
Go
humans.
among humans. Besides, as you proved, Master, such droids could never pose a threat to a Jedi. Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services.
I don't know if Charlotte is. I know Durham is. Because one of Lee's my girlfriend. One of Lee's friends is working with the company who's brokering that deal with Google Fiber. And so they've already brokered it, and they're going to help them set up the infrastructure of it. So they're already in the process in Durham. I haven't heard anything about Charlotte, though. Ha. You in St. Louis, you're in the running. I'm already getting it, like in a couple months, but I'm getting it. It'll be nice. Well, Durham makes sense because it's such a research-prone area with Duke and Chapel Hill and State all there. That research triangle, it makes sense for Google Fiber to be there.
Chiding answer. My programming renders me. However, I am free to say.
Yeah, you're really scrapped.
Resignation. Very well.
And not the mines. Yeah, well, you know what? I can take care of them quickly. I got Force Lightning. Priya, don't walk near the mines. What are you doing? You're not smart. But I will have to settle for Time Warner Cable until that's all finished. So I still have to wait a bit once I move.
Time to take you down to size.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to Priya. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead. I should have paid attention to Kriya. I probably should have armed her with something as well. But YOLO. Now, I want my Drain Force. Because never want to run out of force powers. Anheuser-Busch Ferguson. Yeah, you have, yeah. Yeah, that's something to be proud of. Yeah, crappy beer and place of controversy. I don't know, you have, stop healing, droid. You have, what's that? I went up to Missouri once. And I went to Branson. Missouri. You have a lot of shows there. Celebration City, you have a couple theme parks. Yeah, you have something. You have the Duggars on occasion. I don't know if they're there all the time, but they have a show up there, where they did last time I was there. But then again, they're in the midst of some controversy too now. I'm just very controversial state right now.
I hear you. Time to even the odds.
Die. You better not heal yourself again. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him, guys! Kill him! Yeah! Alright, Kriya, get back up. What would you recommend? Yeah, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Skills, your awareness, your stealth, your injury, and your stuff. Powers. I want you to have heal. You're not high enough level yet. Here, you get a buff for all of us. Let's do that. I accept. And hold on for me. Yeah, HK parts. Actually, Kriya. Oh yeah, you're on level 4. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on you. This way. Probably heal a little bit. Me. invisible walls. So all I've noticed is the same bugs that I was having in KOTOR are also occurring in KOTOR 2. Invisible walls.
Something is wrong. I sense no one.
No
You
cutscenes
sense
for
no
the
one on board?
streamers.
Sense any
Or for the
assassin
viewers.
droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain. Yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire.
Then what are we doing on this ship? You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi.
Yeah. Wanna go
Maybe
back?
I would. At least I...
We cannot go. If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the prerogative. Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their net.
Let's get the
Well,
codes.
we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let... Our enemies gather while we...
Yeah, I'm not gonna be more. Oh no.
Very funny. Right now.
What's up? What have we got? Ooh, we got Foot Locker. Cool. Yes, I will take those. Ba, ba, ba. Sith assassins. Shock. Ooh. Oh, that was a shotgun. You know what? I want your force points. Your force points. Give me the force points. Oh. So, that was an open balloons. So is there anything to do on the other side? Oh, the bridge. That was quick. Relatively simple. Use it. Well, I don't have any spikes, so...
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. It says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want tractor beams to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort. We'll find out.
So if you've read the Revan book, you'll find out that after Revan left at the end of KOTOR 1, he went in search again for what turned him to the dark side. And it was just him and T3. He met up with Canderous for a little bit, helped him get to be Mandalore, and then he found a lot of information. He ended up going to this planet where he was captured by a Sith, but T3 still had the Ebon Hawk. So T3, but the ship was badly damaged. T3 was finally able to scavenge parts and fix the ship, and then he started returning home, and that's where they picked it up, being attacked by Sith.
Everyone on the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
And keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on
See
the
ya,
warship
Intercist. Thanks for watching.
We're still experiencing a problem with
Neighbor.
the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
Log out. All these dead guys. Sith. Shotgun. Push train. Push train. I want it. And I want it. Well, hi guys.
Time to even the odds.
It's blurry. Lightning. And for speed. So useful to have. Check.
I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malak, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of his identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger. Whoever this passenger is, He's got We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the we'll only know for sure when we arrive. We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there is a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter.
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our database.
There was, Captain. If you find any trace...
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure he arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again and see if there's anything he needs. Try not to be too obvious about...
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always.
So discreet. Let's get out of here. Gotta rescue T3. Sith. Die. Give me your force. Give me your force. You're not very fun. There we go. Gee, man, you know what game developer I've always wanted to make a Star Wars game? Oh, that's useful. I've always wanted... I lost the name. Oh, crap. Bethesda. Duh. I've always wanted Bethesda to do a Star Wars game. Because we have KOTOR and it's fun, but it's not my preferred style of gameplay. But if you combine the mechanics of Skyrim, there you have your force powers and your sword combat, and then combine that with Fallout, which is also Bethesda, where you have your large emphasis on guns, if you don't want to be a Jedi or a Sith. So you have your guns and heavy weaponry, you have your sword combat, and you have your magic force, and then partner up with EA and do an awesome Star Wars game. They could even start the game out the same way they start off all their Elder Scrolls games, is you start off in prison, and instead of being in prison, you're on the prison planet of Kessel, working in the spice mines, and you're rescued by a republic, or a new republic, not republic, a new republic after the rebellion wins, but a new republic transfer, because the prisoners on Kessel eventually overthrow the Empire Keepers and establish their own hierarchy and stuff, and so they do deals on occasions with the New Republic to release certain diplomatic prisoners of war that the Empire put in there, and that's how the game could start. And I've always thought that'd be an awesome game. Ever since Morrowind, I thought this should be a thing, but now EA owns the rights to Star Wars games.
This was your room?
They need to make business dealings with other gaming companies, get some awesome games out.
We do not have much time.
I just want to see if I have any stuff in here. I know, right? Be wonderful. They already have all the mechanics built in. They just need to combine it. Although, it would make maps difficult. They'd have to go for either working on, like, the game going through maybe 3 planets with large maps, or go the way KOTOR does, where you can travel, or SWTOR, the way SWTOR does, where you can travel in between a large number of planets with smaller maps, but still decent-sized maps. You just wouldn't have the scale of a Skyrim-sized map, or like a Witcher 3-sized map, unless you focus on like a planet or 2, or 3 or 4. That'd be the only kicker to Bethesda doing the game, is how grand they can make the map. Other than that, they could totally do it and make it awesome. They'd sell so much money, because you'll have Star Wars fans, and you'll have Elder Scrolls fans, and then you'll have Skyrim fans. And Skyrim fans are different than Elder Scrolls fans. Elder Scrolls fans like the whole series of the Elder Scrolls games, like Morrowind. Morrowind was the best one in my opinion. Not mechanically, but story and immersiveness. Morrowind was the best. Skyrim was the more fun with mechanics. So if they could just combine all of their strengths and make an epic game. That's been my idea since like middle school. Ever since I started playing Morrowind. I'm like, this needs to be a Star Wars game. And it just developed over the years as they came out with new games. That's why I'm looking forward to adding that Star Wars mod to Skyrim. Just so I can have a little taste of it. And just act as a Jedi envoy to regulate the peace on this planet. Yeah, I know. It's the thing. Turn-based combat is not my preferred method of gameplay. I love the game series of KOTOR because of story, and it has good content. It's just not my preferred method of gameplay. So if they could do that real-time combat with KOTOR 3, it'd be amazing. It'd be wonderful. I like aiming down the sights of a gun or swinging a sword myself rather than commanding a character to do it for me. That's just my preference. But I know there are lots of gamers who actually prefer this style of gameplay. It gives you more micromanagement. You're able to control and affect more. I'm not paying attention to my character's health at all. So there are good things to be said for this type of gameplay. It's just not my preference. That's the thing. You can't use force depletion without force. What are we doing? Power attack. Flurry for the win. Oh, Atten's back up for some reason. Oh, that's right. As long as Atten's not the last person left, he doesn't stay down. I forgot about that. That's wonderful. It's a good mechanic. I forgot about that. Thought he was dead, but he's really not. Alright, Atten, I'm gonna level you up. You haven't leveled up yet. Now, wouldn't that just be an amazing game? You have your force magic, you have your guns, and you have your swordplay for lightsabers. You just need to combine that with the scale and size of SWTOR, and you have the best game ever. Hopefully KOTOR 3 will live up to that. I'm gonna recommend dexterity. Yep, got it. But a boy can dream. Really, if they want to make some money, they'd make a lot of money with that. We'll save our level ups for when we need it. Well, you have multiple. Let's go ahead and level you up one more time. So, what do you recommend? You recommend dueling. I can go for that. Actually, let's skip on the dueling for now and give you... Hold on. Let's see. Lowers defense. Yeah, whatever. Let's go with it. Let's go with dueling. And Kriya, your next level. Yeah. What does this work? You got some game playing to do. That just might convince me to become a full-time streamer if a game like that came out. Just might convince me to go full-time. If I could afford it. If I was popular enough at the time that the game came out. I'd probably go for it. You take Scream. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Open door. Never mind. Open this one. That one, if I need it.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together.
Anger.
His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone with him or Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators. I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord. Alive.
Camera recordings? Hello, Dark Zone. Chemicals dispensed. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted... Oh, that was the only one. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to watch it again. No, let me skip it. Dang. Sorry. We're watching it again. Log out. To the other side. I'm gonna take that. Oh, it's a decent visor. Just get it, take all the items. Yes. Die.
Time to take him down to size.
Let
Dream.
us end this.
More where that came from. Time to even the odds.
Larry. That wasn't even Larry. Open it. Ooh, storage room. All the loots. 'Cause that's another thing. I'm gonna open every single one of these containers and take everything, but I can't. Skyrim, I could. Because I am a hoarder. I just collect things and I keep them forever. Geez, you should have seen my house in Morrowind. I was the leader of just about every guild, but I had the Telvanni house, and in the top turret I had my room, and the floor and the bed was littered with magical artifacts that I just accumulated and littered because I'd run out of room and all the containers in the room, so I just started dumping things on the bed and the floor. Pretty bad. I'm awful when it comes to hoarding. It was a mess. My room was very laggy. But I didn't have to worry about if stealing was a thing in the game for other characters to be able to steal. It wouldn't have been a problem because you'd have to have a levitate spell to get up to my room. So that was the wonderfulness of the Telvanni home. I want everything. I didn't walk this way, so let me make sure there's no loot over here. There is loot. Ha ha ha. Totally could have lived without that, but nope, I want it. And to the engine.
I have a bad feeling about this.
By blinding pain if you don't be quiet.
All right, don't say. Trust me. When it comes to staying alive.
Just like I have big cognitive. Unless you're just warning me. Well, I'm warning you, game. You can't take me down easily. Who is it? That's ominous. And I'm just gonna slowly walk toward you.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
You're gonna lose your hand. Spoilers. Sorry.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run. I shall be along shortly.
So why did you warn me to save the game? That wasn't even for me to fight. Could use some help with that skin. Ooh, more loot. Take that. I'm gonna take this. I like security skill. Just means I get all the things. Dun-dun. Because I don't have hardly any computer spikes. You know, I know a really good spa where Darth Sion could go. It'll help out with those pores. What you got in here for me? Like, why are you gonna show me foot lockers if you're not gonna let me open them? Come on, game. It's just mean. Hey, one plasma. Sorry. I will try. Welcome, welcome. Didn't see you there. I can just move the mic. How about that? This way. We've only recently started here tonight. Rather far along in this area, though. How are you doing tonight, Juan? He didn't say anything. Why am I telling him to trust me if he didn't question me?
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live.
She's a
You
Sith
are
Lord. Oh
difficult
no.
to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps. We shall see.
Why did you give him warning? Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have stood behind him and said, hi. She just swung.
What's wrong? Are you all right? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you? You look fine. Come on. We need to...
I look fine. Yeah, I just started KOTOR 2 tonight. I just finished up KOTOR 1 last night. You going light side or dark side?
a utility droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge.
You're going dark side per viewer requests. I can't be mean to T3. I like T3. I was mean to him earlier, but I gotta keep him. I like him too much. Nice. My first playthrough was light side. Convincing Darth Sion to just give up was pretty funny. But last time I played, which was actually a couple of months ago, I went full dark side as well. Yeah, we're jerks here. We like to kill everyone and take their money. That's what we do here on this stream. That's what we did in KOTOR 1. Straight dark side. Yeah. I have done light side before. This is the only class I hadn't done yet, is the Sentinel. And I had a lot of fun as the Sentinel in KOTOR 1. So I thought I'd try it again. Brianna the white-haired chick? Or was she the Mirulaka? No, not you. Die. Don't get close to it. There you go.
More where that came from.
Okay, yep. Just had to remember. It's been a few months, but I've also recently gone through. Finished up KOTOR 1 as of last night. Before that, I did Battlefront 1 and 2. Yeah, Vsauce, that's her name. T3, I need you. Let's level you up. You're level 3. We'll level you up twice. What do you recommend? Yeah, I'd go for that. Course computer, repair, security, and awareness. One more time. What class are you currently playing with? Actually, no, let's give you Gearhead. Yep. Finding Sentinel fun. Or at least in KOTOR 1 I had a lot of fun. I went Scout Sentinel. And although a lot of people say they don't like it and they think it's a horrible combination, I had a lot of fun with it. And I could hold my own in pretty much anything. Yeah, I forgot about the Handmaiden because the last time I played, I went as female. I was playing more canonically. I wasn't playing canonically as Mitra Surik, but I was playing as a female Mitra Surik, but I was going dark side. So I wasn't canon. It was just, I decided to play female for once, and therefore I got the, I don't remember what they called him. They don't reveal his name unless you get a lot of influence with him, but the, whatever his name is, the student or whatever. Yeah, I like it. I went Consular my last playthrough as dark side. So I was just glass cannon throwing lightning everywhere. I didn't even fight with the lightsaber because I didn't want to get too close to anyone. I fought with ranged weapons and grenades and mines. Man, playing as a Consular, I used a lot of mines. The Disciple, that's what it is. Hey, it's been a while. I know he has a real name. They don't reveal it till later. I don't remember what that is either. Let's get T3. Oh, hi there. Of course, you're going to attack. I'm going to run in.
That came from.
Okay, we're good. See, I only had him last playthrough, but Dantooine was one of the last places I went, so I didn't have him very long. I like got him, didn't use him, and finished the game pretty quickly after getting him. And that's how I didn't even know he was an option, because I'd only played as a male beforehand, so I only got the handmaiden. Don't auto-pause. Oh, you are stuck over there. I'll take that. Miko. Yep. That sounds right. I don't need that. I've already done that. We are going this way. Yeah. Let me just get out of here. Geez, Terrace took forever. The place that they want to start you off in always takes forever. You can go through the planets pretty quickly, but the starting area has to take forever. Shock him. No, not critical strike. Flurries for the win. Never decided if I want to go dual wield or not. Generate force points. There we go. And nope, because I'll be using a lightsaber. Battle rotation. Let's go. Yeah, I've been here a while. We also had a nice long discussion on midichlorians and sperm. It is interesting. That took some time. Are you doing all side quests or just focusing on main quest? Yeah. Yeah, I like to... I'm a little more of a completionist when I play video games. Any video game. I like doing everything that I can, unless it's going to take me way out of the way to complete. And this past playthrough of KOTOR, I didn't do that necessarily. I didn't do any of the Gena Shara and whatever. Assassins, but I like to do just about everything. I just skipped a lot in KOTOR 1 because I remembered that game a lot better than this one, but I feel like I'm gonna go back and do most of the side quests in this playthrough. So I was like running back and forth, completing the medic bonus quest here at the beginning. I like doing bonus quests. They can be boring. I just like doing everything. Keep this up. Yeah, the one hits. There's another one. Look at that. Oh yeah. What my thing is as a streamer is I wear the proper headgear according to the game I'm playing. So I made a Revan mask myself and wore it all of KOTOR 1. Because Mitra Cirque is not known for any particular helmet, I'm just starting off the game with a relative hairstyle similar to my character until I find a nice helmet that I want to make and wear the whole time. When I was playing the Battlefront series, I was wearing those helmets up there. I made the Snowtrooper helmet myself. Bought the Nuke Gunray mask. Already had the Darth Vader mask. Bought the Clone Trooper helmet and then made the AT-ST pilot helmet. Or in Battlefront 2 they call it the Imperial Officer. So that's what I'm doing with my games. Unfortunately, you're coming in on a game at the beginning where I don't have a whole lot of headgear to have fun with and create. So it might be a little bit before I get into what I really want to do and have a fancy helmet on. If you want to see the Revan mask in action, I got the videos highlighted for the entire thing. You just want to see what it looked like. Actually, for being something I made myself pretty cheaply and quickly, it turned out looking really well on camera. I was really proud of it. It was even better in combination with the dark robe as well. No, I don't want to be Atten. I want to be me. Lightning for the win. You don't have to get that close for lightning. Chill out. So yeah, headgear is my shtick. Interesting. I do want my lightsaber. I just might do that. So when do you normally get the lightsaber in the game? I don't recall. Go. Just because I have more parts. Oh, that's all the spikes I have. Fine. Cool. Yep, I haven't played this game enough to figure out shortcuts like that. Thank you, kind sir. I will take this. I had started to make the miner survey gear, which would also match the neural band, but it turned out looking pretty crappy, so I scrapped that. Yeah, let's step away. Let's not leave. And no sound for the cutscene. Oh, there we go. Alright, that works. Oh, hi. Damn it. No! I suck. Damn it, turn turret. We're getting right in front of the turrets now. Sith 6, I'll let 6 on board. Okay. Go towards him. Flurry for the win. That means go attack him. Oh, sorry, T3. Wasn't paying attention to you. Kill him. And you're fine, you'll get back up. And now I want... We got scream, push, fear, slow, wound. Death field not a thing in this game? It's not, is it? Dang. I enjoyed Death field. Oh no, there it is. I just can't. I'm just not there yet. Alright, let's go. Fourth push. No, I'm not gonna use it. We'll go with another buff. No, I did not. I don't think. Get back up, Abby. You're fine. Here, now you can be healed. Maybe. Yeah, I'm aware of the force speed trick. There you are.
I have no intention of being...
Let's go. And no sound for the cutscene. You won't be able to see the cutscene.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds.
I'm sorry, T3.
Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Hey.
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and
Yes,
maybe
let's
us.
destroy it all.
We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here.
destroy it.
This is gonna get a little rocky.
You can broker deals for fuel later. Alright, what's with the sound not working in the cutscenes anymore?
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship...
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized. Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many...
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound.
And I destroyed their only source of fuel. Yeah! Yay me. Dark side points. Yeah, I'll be getting off here in a second. But thanks for watching, G-Man. Good seeing you around. And I will be back on Thursday, same time.
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel when we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple unknown to me, however. The Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired a... True. But as... I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able... Be silent. We're having a...
Hey, don't talk to T3 like that.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing...
Hey. Chill. T3's cool.
That is not an easy question to answer.
Look, enough with the...
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons. You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything.
And now I'm back.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any... Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, it carries with it a... Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn.
You guess I'm worth it? Alright. Well, thanks. I swear it'll be better once I get some headgear
Because you are the
to
last of the
match
Jedi.
my character.
Once you are dead,
That's
then they
worthy
have
of
won.
creating. And I'll try to check out your stream. When do you normally stream? Or do you have a schedule on your profile?
The Sith will dare to accuse you of such. They believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
It's the only thing. I gotta get to a point in the game where I can find a cool mask that'll be worth making and wearing for most of the time, till I find an even cooler one.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by... Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Master. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains. Perhaps,
Good riddance.
but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help
Well,
you, nor can you
is
help
that
them. We have
6:30
spoken long
Eastern?
enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions,
If so, I
find
could
me
totally
at
watch a little bit of that before starting
There
mine.
we will
Mine
speak
doesn't start
more.
till 8
Hey,
Eastern.
don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but You might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
She can take care
I
of
think she
herself.
was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
That looks good. Regal visor looks cool. How far in the game till you get it? $9 Eastern? Yeah, I'll already be streaming by then. I generally go from 8 Eastern till around 11:30. Sometimes longer, depending on if I'm in the middle of something I don't want to stop.
Are you blind? If I were her, I think she's just too proud to show any weakness.
I can always go back and watch. Go back and watch past broadcasts. Check out what you're doing. So I'll give you a follow in return. So if I can find a good early mask, mid mask, and late mask, I could possibly have 3 different masks for the game, or just an early, mid to late. I want to get something soon, so I have something to show off what I do, and then replace it later with a better one. Fine if you'll stop talking at him. Yeah, I've been fortunate in that my mask and me getting into the game through the mask and the helmets, that has helped me out. I've only been doing this since May 4th, doing this Star Wars streaming series, and I've gone up to 28 followers pretty quickly, considering, well, 29 now for you, but I hear that's pretty quick considering that it's only been a little less than a month. But I have the masks to thank for that, and the doing nothing but Star Wars content. I'm planning on going through till the release of the new Battlefront, playing nothing but Star Wars games. I already have a ton, and once I get me a video capture card, it'll open up even more Star Wars console-only games that I have as well. So that's what my plan is. I gotta have something to set myself apart. Aside from doing nothing but Star Wars, I have masks. Starfighter's fun. I actually have the helmet for the Naboo fighter pilots, the pilots of the N1 Nubian fighters. I have that helmet, and I will be wearing that for Battle of Naboo and Starfighter. So I can't wait for that. It's just everyone wanted me to play KOTOR 2 after playing KOTOR 1. I haven't been able to show that one off yet. I also have an Imperial officer's cap that I'll wear likely for some RTS games when I'm controlling the Empire. Yeah, I have that list. Yeah, I'll do it as well. I have it. I'm not currently subscribed. I was for a while. I even beta tested the game way back when. But I'm planning on doing that. I just don't want to do it immediately after KOTOR 2, because that'll be 3 straight RPG games, and I want to get some more variety in the gameplay style. So I want to either do an RTS or a piloting game next, or a slasher. I have Force Unleashed as well, but that doesn't require any special headgear, except for maybe some robes. I have preferred. It's just right now they have that epic story boost. I don't know if the preferred status gets that, but the epic story boost would be really nice for streaming purposes. That way I don't take forever grinding on missions, and I can just go through the stories rather quickly. Because I did that with the 12 XP boost back when Shadow of Revan was being announced. And that got me through the Imperial, whatever the class is, the Imperial Agent class pretty quickly with that 12 XP boost. So, do you know if the Epic Story boost is preferred or if it's just subscriber? Because I haven't actually been on to check yet, and nothing from the website indicates that. But that's supposed to supposedly last till... It's supposed to last throughout the summer, I believe. Oh yeah, Republic Commando is still a great game. I actually played through it a couple months ago as well. And it's also a really good introduction game to first-person shooters for people who haven't or aren't good at first-person shooters. I got my girlfriend, who was not a gamer at all until I introduced her to Skyrim, and then she was bad at first-person shooters, so I had her play Republic Commando, and she learned how to play a first-person shooter a lot better than she was beforehand trying to play Bioshock Infinite. But yeah, I played through it too. It's still a great game. I have to play it on hard all the time though, because it's just too easy to me because I've played it through so much. I had it as a, I have it for the Xbox and the PC now. I haven't played it on the PC yet, but I've played it a ton on Xbox. Such a good game. It's a great game. But before I play that game, I want a boss helmet so I can do it right. I'll be boss and I'll be commanding everyone as boss. I mean, I have to do it. If this is what I'm doing with the mask and helmet and stuff, I need a boss helmet to play Republic Commando. That'd be epic. I'd have so much fun with it. I had a lot of fun as Revan. And as a Snowtrooper. Snowtrooper was my favorite helmet to make, in all honesty. I'm really happy with it. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. That's what my plan is. Probably going to get off now. I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. But I'll be back on Thursday, and I'll check out your profile tomorrow after I get off work and check out what you're doing and give you a follow. But I'm done for the night. If you want to join me again on Thursday after you finish your stream, you're more than welcome. And I will see you later. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.